everyone, welcome back to my channel, and we're gonna do a yearly reflection and talk about if we did some of our goals, 2024 goals, if we accomplished any of them. And it's okay if you didn't accomplish all your goals, as long as you did at least 2 or 3 on your list. I think that's good enough. For me, I like to categorize my goals, which is like personal goals, health and wellness goals, financial goals, and we will go through all of that and also talk about how much I've spent on unnecessary things this 2024. So it's just crazy to me how freaking fast this year just went, like just flew by. And I feel like as you get older, it goes quicker, and it's kind of sad because it literally, like, it feels like yesterday I turned 22 when I'm 30. The 25 to 30, it goes by like that. But when we were like 20 to 25, it was kind of slow. We're gonna go over, creating new goals. I'm gonna share my vision board of 2024 and then share my 2025 vision board. And if I'm looking to the side, it's because I'm using my husband's camera and his like viewfinder is on the side, which I'm used to seeing on top. Also, I'm gonna be looking at my screen a lot when I'm going over my 2024 goals. And if you've been watching my videos and you see my monthly reset videos, then you already know that I like to use Notion. That's how I organize everything. So the first thing I want to talk about is a reflection, 2024 reflection. And so many things happened in 2024, and I feel like every year is different, which I like because I feel like every year should be different. I feel like if it's not different, it's like not challenging you, or there's no growth or no experiences, and I feel like every year should be different in my opinion. This year was different because I am not teaching, and I knew this was gonna be my last year of teaching, so I already knew there were gonna be changes. Yeah, this year was pretty good. Not a lot of traveling, because we do have our dog Miko, our golden retriever, and he's our main responsibility. Also, we don't have summer breaks anymore. This is actually the first summer break where Brandon and I just didn't have a break, a summer break, because we've taught and we've always had summer breaks and we were always traveling. 2024 goals, and like I mentioned earlier, I like to categorize them, and we're gonna start with health and wellness goals. So in 2024, these were my goals. So the first one is try 2 different workout classes, and I just kept it on in progress because I feel like December's like close to being over, and I don't think I'm gonna try another workout class, and that's why I kept it in progress, because I did try 1 workout class, which was Orange Theory, and I started that in April of this year. Yeah, that's one of the workout classes that I did try. The 3 things that I completed in my health and wellness goals for this year was do a 5K event with Brandon, get a group fitness membership, which I did, which is Orange Theory. After I tried that class, I'm like, ooh, I really like this. And as I get older, I realize that I like group workout classes. So I did get a group membership. And then the last one is do a 10K event with Brandon, which we did during July 4th. We did a 10K running event, and that was pretty fun too. So those were my health and wellness goals for 2024. Out of the 4, I did complete 3, which I'm proud of. Let's go to the next one, which is social media goals. And I had 3 of them. So the first one is gain close to 6,000 subscribers on YouTube, which I didn't. It's okay because I can't control that. But I am very grateful for the new subscribers, and also those subscribers who've been watching my videos since the beginning, or even last year, or even last week. I appreciate those who comment and like the videos too. So thank you. And then work with 3 well-known brands, paid collab, which I've done, which is mostly like UGC stuff. So I've worked with Tom's, I've worked with Arm & Hammer, Brooklinen, which that was literally one of my dream brands, Brooklinen, the bed sheets and stuff. And then, so yeah, those are like the 3 well-known brands that I just very, very grateful that I had the opportunity to work with and get paid for creating videos for them. And then Miko getting 5 paid collaborations, and honestly Miko gets more UGC things way more than me. but it's okay because he is a pretty dog. He's the cutest, handsomest, most, I don't know, cutest puppers ever. So he deserves all the collabs. Out of the 3, I did complete 2, which again, I'm pretty happy about. And then financial goals, I had 5 and I did complete all. So the first one is pay off 3 student loan groups. My student loans are broken down to different groups depending on the interest rate and like the type of loan it is. I was able to pay off at least 3 student loan groups and then make over $1,000 from UGC and then pay off my Chase credit card and then pay off my Alaska Air credit card. I'm so grateful that I got caught up because I was so nervous after, you know, quitting teaching. I didn't know if I was gonna get a job right away, which I did though, which I'm so grateful that I did get a job right away because that was stressing me out, you know? Out of the 5, I completed 5 and giving myself a pat on the back because it does take some work to get things paid off, you know? Last one is personal goals, and the one that's in progress is the, you know, 12 days of Vlogmas because I am not done. I have like, what, 2 more videos left? That's definitely gonna be completed by the end of this year because I have 2 more videos left. I can't give up now if I have 2 more videos left, you know? So that's gonna be completed. Quit teaching job, which I did. And then travel somewhere new. We went to Canada this year. We went to Calgary and Banff National Park. Got a new job, marketing job. Read 15 books, which I went over that. And we will go over how many books I read and what books I read in a little bit. And then complete a certification for digital marketing, which I did. When I make goals, I wanna make sure that I can actually check off the goals. If you're very specific and realistic, then you know you're able to attain those goals. And I only put 15 books because the year before that, I read 10 books and I increased it to 15 because it's like a challenge to yourself, but also know that you are able to complete that goal. I think for 2025, my reading, like how many books I could read, in 2025, I definitely increased that because based on what I know or what I've done of 2024, I will tweak it, adjust it for 2025. Those were my 2024 goals, and I'm gonna share what my vision board looks like. So this was my 2024 vision board. I'll put it right here. So I just wanted to start running more with Brandon, which we did. And then this is like a picture of Orange Theory or F45 because F45 was one of the group workout classes that I wanted to try out, but I stuck with Orange Theory. One day I do want to try F45. I put Miko here because I wanted to take him more places, but he's still young and he gets very anxious in the car. Maybe when he's a little bit older, hopefully he'll relax a little bit more and take him in longer car rides. But for now, like the longest car ride we can like take him without him being super anxious is to my parents, which is like an hour and 40 minutes away. I feel like longer than that is just too long for him. So that is my 2024 vision board, and then I'm going to show you my 2025 vision board. So this is my 2025 vision board. We are going to do a half marathon in 2025, which I'm very nervous about because, you know, you got to train for that, especially if you are not a runner. So I'm not a runner. I just wanted to like challenge myself. But one of the things I want to do at 30 is to try to do a marathon, a half marathon, not a marathon, half marathon. And then I put like skincare products here because I'm getting older. I want to like make sure that I'm taking care of my skin and finding products that works for my skin. And then I put the vlogging camera here because maybe I want a new vlogging camera, or just like keep on vlogging so I can reach, you know, close to 6,000 subscribers. And then I put some vegetables around here because I need to eat more vegetables, and vitamins. I need to take more vitamins because, again, as you get older, you just need to take care of your body more and more and be mindful of what you're putting in your body. That is my 2025 goals in there. Save money and then start investing. I really want a bookshelf from IKEA, the Billy bookcases. and fill that up with all the books that I've read so far. A picture of, you know, on the airplane because I do want to travel somewhere new. That is my 2025 vision board. Now we're going to talk about books. In 2024, I read 21 books. On my 2024 goals, it said to read 15 books. One of my goals, my personal goals for 2025 is to read 25 books. In January of 2024, I read The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I'll put all the books over here, what it looks like. I read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. That one's a really good one, honestly, one of my favorites. February, I read 4 books. This is when I started the ACOTAR series, and the ACOTAR series is literally one of my favorite series of all time so far. That's when it got me into fantasy. Well, romance plus fantasy, so romantasy type of books. And then, so February 2024, I read Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. And then Meet Me at the Lake, same author. I read A Court of Thorns and Roses, which is the first book of the ACOTAR series, and then A Court of Mist and Fury. Now that book, out of all of them, is my all-time favorite, and I'm waiting for a little longer because I want to reread the whole series again because it's literally one of my favorites. So in March 2024, I read A Court of Wings and Ruin, which is the 3rd book, and then A Court of Frost and Starlight, which is the 4th book of the series. And then April 2024, I read A Court of Silver Flames, which was the last book of the series. But I think Sarah J. Maas is writing another book in that series. Don't know when it's going to be published, but I've been hearing things. One Italian Summer, and then Happy Place by Emily Henry. Those are the 3 books I read in April. And then May, I only read 1 book. I started Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas because I loved ACOTAR. I wanted to try Throne of Glass. And I'm still in the Throne of Glass series, but I'm in the last book. So far, it's pretty interesting. I like it, but ACOTAR is still my favorite. And then in June, I only read 1 book, Crown of Midnight, which is part of the Throne of Glass series. And then The Assassin's Blade in July, again, 1 book. August, I didn't read any books. September, finished Heir of Fire. October 2024, I read 2 books. The Perfect Marriage. Oh my gosh, that's a really good book. Literally mind in the end. It's a thriller, suspenseful type of book. And usually I don't read those type of books because I get scared, you know? Queen of Shadows. In November, I read Empire of Storms and then Malibu Rising. December, I read Tower of Dawn and Never Lie by Frida McFadden. That was my first time reading a Frida McFadden book. And again, I don't really read suspenseful thriller type of books, but her books, or so far, it's super easy to read, and no wonder why so many people like her, because it makes you want to continue reading and want to keep on turning the pages. You know, that it's that type of book. Those are all of the books that I read in 2024, and I am excited for 2025 because I got a bunch of new books that I haven't read yet that I got for my birthday, and I am going to read all of them. Now it is time to talk about unnecessary spendings. This month is not even over yet, so I didn't complete December, but I did complete the rest of the month. Are you ready? This unnecessary spendings, it's literally the things that I don't need. These are just wants, you know? I don't count the bills or anything because those are definitely necessary. These are just wants. So far in 2024, I spent $138.36 on coffee, and then food, which is, you know, takeout, or if I went to the market to get like a little thing from the food place, you know, anything food related. Things that I don't need that I could have just, you know, ate at home. I spent $796.52 on food, unnecessary things like takeout. And then shopping, that's the biggest one. You know, things I don't need, $2,775. Amazon, Shein, H&M, anything shopping that I don't need, new shoes, you know, books, that's how much I spent this year. Travel, spent $927.20, mostly from getting our tickets and everything for Canada, and I went to Vegas and Seattle. And then Miko, I spent $727.97. And then I added etc. because those are just like random things. I spent $1,500.99. And then the total so far, this is January to November of 2024, unnecessary things, $6,866.69. I like doing these things because that way I can, for the next year, I can tell myself like, okay, I need to like limit the etc. spendings, limit the Miko, limit the food or the shopping, you know, just things like that. Actually, one of my goals for 2025 is to do my monthly reset videos again because I definitely slacked in 2024. 2023, I did so good doing monthly reset videos. 2025, that's when I will start my monthly reset videos again because I definitely enjoyed those. All right, now I'm gonna talk about like how you can create your yearly goals. And I did already give some tips earlier, but one of the tips that I can recommend is categorize your goals, you know, health and wellness, personal, financial goals, whatever, how you want to categorize it. It makes it easier for me and hopefully for you. And add like two to five goals for each category. Maybe start with 2, that way it doesn't look overwhelming. Because for me, if I see all my goals in one list, that can be intimidating. But if you break it down, it's less intimidating and it makes you actually, you know, want to do those goals. I feel like a lot of people make New Year goals and then they forget to look at it again until like the end of the year, when I feel like you should constantly look at your yearly goals and see if you still have the same goal in the beginning of the year, or, you know, make sure that you can create a plan to actually check off that goal by the end of the year. So for me, I often check my yearly goals to make sure if I'm on track. And I also try to be super specific because a lot of people do say, oh, I want to lose weight, but they don't have a specific plan. The more specific it is, the better, honestly. Have categories, and you could even create a goal with friends, family, or your partner. That way you're both held accountable for that specific goal. And as long as you do at least 2 to 3 goals, I think that's still a win, because when you make goals, I feel like it is like a challenge for yourself and you want to be better and do better for yourself. Yeah, I hope that 2025 will be a good one. Who knows where life will take us, but I'm always excited for a new year and excited to create those goals and excited to do those goals, and I hope you are too. So create that vision board, write it down, wherever that helps you, and let's have a good new year. But anyways, hopefully you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, hit that notification bell so that way you'll never miss a video. And I will see you next time.